Welcome to Rainbow Cat, the cute, colorful, cuddly game for cat enthusiasts everywhere. This game is actually for 2 to 7 players. There's a solo variant, but we won't really get into that, so you could potentially play 1 to 7 if you're into it. But yeah, it's ages 7 and up, and it plays 15 to 30 minutes. And so in this, I actually love it so much that I'm gonna, even though I designed it for the contest, I want to take it to Kickstarter next year. I am really excited about it, and I hope you will be too. So in this game, we're basically all living in a house with 7 cats, and in that house, we all have a favorite cat. Some of us might even have the same favorite cat, but we'll get into that. And we also have least favorite cats, and so we're basically trying to put our favorite cat's items out there while making sure our least favorite cat's items are nowhere to be seen. And so everyone's going to start off with getting a deck of 15 cat items. It's going to be shuffled and all dealt out, and they are not going to look at them at this time. You're also going to get a goal grid. On this goal grid, there are going to be spots for 1, 2, or 5 points. What that's going to relate to is here. It's all going to be positioned in the same way as on the grid. But with this, everyone's going to have their own personal. So your 5-point spot is not going to necessarily be the same as others. So with that, this is a 5-point spot right here. And so it's the iris ball of yarn. And so on that spot, if iris were my favorite part, I would get 5 points for that. Now, however, if iris was my least favorite cat, I'd get -5 points. But I'm gonna keep this secret. Next up are the cat identity cards, our 7 wonderful cats. There are 2 cat cards for each one. And so there's 14 cards total. You go ahead and shuffle them up. And then you go ahead and, if they're, whatever the number of people who are playing, you do 2 copies or 2 cards for each player that's playing. So if we were playing a 3-player game, there would be 6 cards that we're then going to look at and pass around a draft. And so in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and draft, let's see, Daisy has some decent items there. Daisy's really cute, so I'm going to draft that. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Go ahead and put it face down in front of you, but adjacent to the grid. And so that's going to be your favorite cat. Then we're going to go ahead and shuffle these all up. And when we shuffle it up, people are going to then be dealt least favorite cats. Don't really get to choose those. Those are kind of they just kind of happen to you. So if you have a least favorite cat, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I go ahead and look at this, and I actually have Ginger as my least favorite cat. And so this one, I usually keep my grid card and my Ginger card, my cat card, my least favorite cat, in my hand. And everyone's going to go ahead at the beginning of the game, go ahead and draw 6 cards. And so looks like I'm down. Yep, that's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 6 cards. So I'm gonna look at them, and based on what's in my hand and what's on the board, I'm gonna go ahead and work the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I have to play 2 away from the last played card. Now in the beginning of the game, it starts in the middle, and so the only people have to play on the outside. And so what I would do, since Ginger's my least favorite cat, I would go ahead and place this Phoenix card on top of this one. Now, a lot of that is going to lead to some deception. So people might think that Phoenix is my favorite cat, or they might think that I really don't like Ginger. So if they thought that I didn't like Ginger, then obviously they'd be right. But if they thought that I really like Phoenix, they wouldn't necessarily be right. But honestly, the items can be any of the one of 7 colors. So I can have Jade's items, which are green, Violet's items, which are violet, and so on and so forth. And so it's kind of hard to track that. And so, yeah, after I place, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card to complete my 6-card hand. And we're going to keep on going around, all doing the same thing, moving this. So like, say for instance, if the next person was really into Jade, they put a card here, put 2 away, so on and so forth, until all cat items are gone. And so after all the cat items are gone, both from your deck and your hand, and all players have no cat items left, then we're going to go ahead and reveal our favorite cats and reveal our least favorite cats and tally up the points. Again, positive points for your favorite cat's items and negative points for your least favorite cat's items. Super simple, a really, really streamlined game as far as when it comes down to like how it plays out and everything. You end up kind of like wondering like how you're being deceived, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun for a more social game when it comes down to kind of the secret identities and basically tile placing. So yeah, outside of that, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, feel free to hop on Facebook and message me, Joshua Hipsher, or you can email me, hipsherjoshua@gmail.com. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.